What's good, crew, man? It's Rubber Captain coming back at you with another video, and today we got another fucking banger for y'all boys, man. If y'all know, every once in the blue moon, we drop these Gear 5 span videos, and EBO2's coming around. EBO2's getting closer, and as it creeps up, hey, we gotta bring the Gear 5 out on them boys, man. Hey, the Gear 5 just be cooking. Be putting them in the skillet, frying their ass alive. You know what I mean? Hey, we doing them. We doing them dirty. But hey, first off, you're new to the channel, man. We are RP Luffy main. PB Luffy's our baby, and we'll play any leader that you want to see. Drop it down in the comments below and let me know, and I'll make it happen. That's how this channel works. And first of all, welcome, man. Welcome all newbies, man. Hey. We do giveaways every now and then. I'm actually, crew, I'm about to add a new thing to the membership. I'm going to do membership only giveaways as well. They're going to be more frequent, probably around once a month, so stay tuned for that, man. Hey, and right now is the time to become a member. If you haven't seen some of our giveaways, you can go like 2 videos ago, and there's on the thumbnail, I might just put it in the video, who knows. But on the thumbnail, you'll see a PB Luffy card or a Blurple Luffy card, custom leader. That will be the next giveaway. So, hey, right now it's time to tune in. It's time to turn up, man. It's time to turn up. We growing. We started from nothing, man. Now we something. We trying to become something anyway. Hey, to my fans out there, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. And hey, to all the haters out there, I definitely appreciate y'all because we got a couple of haters that's lagging around. They come on our videos and give us a couple dislikes. It's mainly like 2 people. I don't know why they go on every one of my videos and dislike them, but hey, it is what it is, bro. Everybody ain't gotta like the content, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you're still giving me a view at the end of the day, so we appreciate that. You know what I mean? But if you like content like this, man, make sure you like and subscribe. And if I said 2 videos ago, I showed off all the content I got backed up, so let's get into that. I'm gonna show a game of one of my backed up, catalogs here in my kitchen. I gotta get some shit out the kitchen, man. My kitchen's getting crowded, so I gotta get some shit out. So I'm gonna start every video posting a single game of one of my many hours of fucking testing different decks. And if you want to see the deck list, I'll show that off as well. Just let me know in the comments below. But first off, we're gonna start off with a game here. Let me show you the kitchen real quick, and then we're gonna get into the video. So if you don't want to see the random gameplay, just skip through, go straight to the deck list, and then you can start from there. But let's get into the gameplay. All right, crew. Before we select the game, man, as you can tell, this your boy kitchen right here, man. This shit's crowded, bro. And all this shit's like just unseen footage right here. This is behind the scenes of Rubber Captain's kitchen, man. This shit looks terrible. I know. Hoarder Central, man. Hoarder Central. Call me a hoarder. Hey, we do a lot of testing, bro. I mean, you can't, when you do as much testing as I do, and you put out as many videos as I do. Yeah, I don't put out videos every day, but every other day we usually stick to that regimen. Every other day we dropping videos, man. This is how your kitchen gonna look when you just cooking non-stop. But hey, let's get. I think the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna watch a sugar video. I made this video a while back. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, crew. As you can tell at the bottom left here, I recorded this shit back in fucking January, bro. So y'all just now seeing. I just picked a random little clip out of here. I'm gonna show you the gameplay. This was a pretty crazy game. So I'm gonna show you how this game went. Let's get into it. All right. We got the sugar smoke. This is like when she first hit the sim. I went in the lab and cooked. I usually do that when something new comes out in the sim. I go immediately and start cooking with it. I test every card and every type of list that I have. Sometimes they make a video, sometimes they don't, man. It just is what it is. But yeah, this is our sugar build right here, man. This is our finalized build right here that we've been working with. So we used the Kamakari Jasushi, whatever the hell it's called, just to ramp pretty much and save us a life. Cause why not? So we're on 5 down here, so it's probably gonna be a Bellamy play. We just swing 5, play out Bellamy, pass it on up. He gets a little Morley trigger. You know, them trigger bodies. Trigger bodies can be annoying. We got our blocker here, man. Our blocker slash ramper. This is like Brule Jr. right here. Y'all know I love my Brule. This is Brule Jr. He actually might make it into one of my lists eventually too as well. I've already tested with him, you know, spoiler warning. But he might make it in a future Gear 5 spam video. Maybe not this one. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you. But anyway, he swung Morley, put him back into life. You know, he's getting a bunch of swings at us here, man. This game, this match right here is fucking insane. Just watch this shit. Alright, so we on 8 down here. It's probably gonna be a Dofi turn, cause why not? You know, play out Dofi, play out Rosinante. We ain't got nothing to trash with him, man. Our hands looking absolutely terrible right now. No events, but we could always have events in life. You know, there's always that. There's always that chance. See what he does here. We're swinging 5. Surely he wants the Morley trigger, cause why wouldn't you? Yeah. Yeah, get a free Morley trigger. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? So we're gonna use our leader effect and our Rosinante effect. Stand 3 down. If y'all ever want me to make a full video on a leader that I show off in these gameplays, we'll just call this, you know, Rubber Captain's Kitchen. That's what it'll be. It'll be a little feature. Rubber Captain's Kitchen, man. A Rubber Captain behind the scenes, something like that. Y'all let me know a good name, man. Somebody give me a name for this shit. We're gonna start doing this at the beginning of all our videos, so it might make our videos a little bit longer, but hey, if you don't want to see the extra gameplay, you can always skip through. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I'm missing a bunch of shit. So we go down to 0 life, bro. He still got 4 life. And a Morley on the field, which, you know, unblockable. So we're looking. Moscato says he can play this card, trigger. So we're like, okay, we got to do some shit here. So we're gonna swing 9 over 7 at the Morley. See if he wants to give it to us. He gives it to us. Perfect. I don't even know what the fuck I do here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see no way out of this shit. Let's see what we do here. Alright, we're gonna swing 5 here. Surely he wants to just get the Moscato trigger, because why wouldn't you? You know, you're not gonna give us a 1K. Yeah, free trigger. Yeah, play the body. Keep in mind though, he's having to discard cards for this. So, you know, that's a thing as well. So, I'm just thinking here. I'm calculating. I'm like, okay, what else can we do here? We play Bellamy out. Gotta get a blocker out for sure. He does have unblockable characters though. There is that. Let's see. We probably can play Senior Pink out here. I don't think we have a purple event in trash, unfortunately. But the extra body never hurts. This is probably like my second game. I'm still reading these cards. Like, bro, this is back in January, like when the shit first came out. So I'm having to read a lot of these cards, so it's taking me a little bit longer to play. You know, it is what it is. Alright, so we're going to stand these down active. We got 1 event in hand and 2 2Ks. Can we make it out of this? He's down to 2 life. He plays an unblockable Luffy here. Let's see what he does. Alright, he puts 2 on. He swings 8 with the unblockable Luffy, right? I'm like, alright. I can get out of that with 2 2Ks. I'm reading Dofi's effect, and yeah, it's not gonna work right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Noro Beam Sword. We're gonna buff our leader here, gain 1 active Don, rest down his Moscato, and give him a 2K there. Now he's putting 2 on leader, stacking his unblockable back to the top, and we should just be able to block out here. Perfect. You know, hey, look, we ain't ever scared to go down to 0 life, man, because RP Luffy's our main, and we live on 0 life. Well, you know, we got the dragon in hand, because you know I love dragon. it is what it is. I love dragging these, Monkey D Dragon, man. The ultimate spice. We swing 7 here, he gives us 3 cards. So at that point, we know he's cooked. So we swing 7/7, play out Dragon, put 2 on Sugar, swing another 7. If he counters out of this, he wins. But he did give us 3 1Ks for a 7K attack, so more than likely he can't counter out of it. Swing 9, swing 9, and that is the fucking game, man. That was a crazy match right there, bro. Finally, I get to delete this out of the kitchen, man. We get to get rid of all this footage. I got like probably 6 hours of footage with this deck, but we're gonna get rid of all of it today. I gotta clean the kitchen up, man, and y'all gonna help me do that. So if you watch this, this little, first clip here, appreciate you for watching, man. Hey, everything helps. Let's get into the video though, what y'all really came for. All right, crew, this is what you came for. A new Eb02 Gear 5 spam RP Luffy build, man. Hey, it's been in the works. Nah, I'm just capping. I cooked this shit up yesterday, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I cooked this shit up yesterday. We played all our games yesterday, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, man, we're just running shit over, bro. But let's get into the deck list. We got our leader, of course. If you're new to RP Luffy, activate main once per turn. If your field has 0 or your board has 8 or more Don, 0 Don, or your board has 8 or more Don, add 1 Don from your Don that is active. Great leader, 6K base power, but only 3 life. So you gotta get used to playing risky with this leader. We got 4 of the Search Onamis. We brought the Search Onamis back for this build. This was my original. She was in my original list that my very first video I posted actually. Great card, great searcher. Searches all Straw Hat crew, other than Nami. We got 4 of the Nico Robins here. This is a Eb02 card. It's a blocker. On KO, Don -1, look at the top 3 of your deck, reveal 1 Straw Hat crew type card, put it in your hand. A searcher, a blocker, everything you can ask for right here, and it's only 3 costs. Great card. We're running 2 of the Eb02 Frankies here. This is great for after your Gear 5 play. You play out Frankie, you get to ramp 1, and then when he attacks, he gets to ramp another one. It comes in rested, but either way, after your Gear 5 play, if your Gear 5 survives the next turn, you'll be on 8. You'll be on 8 Don, you play Frankie out, you'll be on 10 Don, because you usually defect in Frankie, so you get 10 Don. Because more than likely, they'll be on 10 Don by then. So if they're not, then it is what it is. You can maneuver around that way. But yeah, we're playing 2 of the Eb02 6 cost Rush Luffys. This card's starting to grow on me. It's a 6 cost 7K Rush. That's what I look at it as. It's not really our game ender, but it can be a game ender. But more times than not, you're just playing it out and just spamming 7s into them until they can get rid of it. And it's a threat that they always have to worry about, because you can do his other effect, which return to active Don to your Don deck, set this card as active. So if they leave him on the board, he can kill them, so they have to worry about this card when he's on the board. So basically a pseudo blocker. We got 4 of the Zorojoros. If you know me, you know Rubber Captain, man. Zorojoros are classic. He's forever gonna be our classic, man. We're never scared to play him no matter the format, man. We played him in Lucci format, so we don't give a damn. 4 Zorojoros, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta man up. Stop being scared. Play Zorojoro, man. He's the work. If he sticks, hey, you more than likely you gonna shred your opponent, man. They gonna if he sticks, you're cooking. They have to remove him. 4 Monkey D Luffys. This is the Gear 5 spam. I don't want to see in the comments people saying, "Oh man, you got too many Gear 5s, 4's too much." It's Gear 5 spam. If I can play 4 of these motherfuckers out in one game, I am. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, I ain't gonna go that far, but hey, if I can, I am. We're playing 4 of the Sanjis. Great after your Gear 5 play. They get a 6 cost 6K blocker out for 3. We always love that. And it's a 2K counter on top of that. We're playing 4 of the Brulés. If you know me by now, man, it's not Mr. Tuban Clay. It's always Charlotte Brulé. Hey, Brulee's done saved me so many times where I would have lost the game if I had anything other than Brulee. Like, I mean, come on, man. It's Brulee. It's Charlotte Brulee. But yeah, she's a blocker, 4 cost. Add one Don for me, Don that is rested. Look, I'm starting to stumble over my words, man. That's what happens when you just get off work and you drop a video. But it is what it is. We're running 3 of the 7 drop Sanjis. Another card that I love right here. Searchable in this build. Rest down to 6, costs a lower character. He's got rush. No, you have to Don minus, but who cares about that? We get a free Don with our leader effect anyway. We're running 2 of the 9 drop Luffys here. The only reason I'm running the 9 drop Luffy over Dragon in this specific build is because I'm playing 8 searchers. So playing 8 searchers, why not have targets for them to grab that are bigs? So 2 of the 9 drop Luffys. It has rush. It draws you a card. Great card for this specific build. 4 Uso Hachis. Standard purple card in most purple decks. Great card. Rest of 5 costs. You know, later blocker down in the game. Pretty much. 2K counter other than that, and it's searchable. Running 4 Onamis. I like Onami. A lot of people sleep on this card, but this card is great. 8 Don turns, I played out 2 Onamis and it's won me games. And as you'll see in this gameplay later on, Onami comes in clutch. Running 1 Rad Beam, searchable. Other than that, I would run Divine Departure, but since we are playing the build with searchers, why not have Rad Beam? 1 cost event. More than likely gonna give your leader plus 4K because when I use it, I'm always using it when I'm 2 or less life. We're running 4 of the Thunder Bagwas here. People are still sleeping on this card. Hey, sleep all y'all want to, man, but this card is cooking for me, bro. 4 Thunder Bagwas, running 4, gear 5 spam. After you use gear 5, you literally can swing another 6, swing 12, and leave 4 Don open. If you got 2 Thunder Bagwas, then you're protected, pretty much guaranteed from 2 attacks. 4 Gum Gum Giants, most broken purple card in the game. Nothing else to say about that. Hey, but I done made y'all wait too long, man. That's the only thing I don't like about adding the extra footage in the beginning. So let's get into the gameplay. But before we do, you know my signature saying, hey, Brooke, drop that beat. Alright, crew. We got a green, red smoker here. And we gonna do our best to run this thing over. So a couple notes. If you're trying this deck out for the first time, you want to go second. You want to see a ramp piece, preferably 2 ramp pieces in hand, and preferably a searcher and a gear 5. You know, if you see all that, you got the perfect hand. Keep it. Other than that, as long as you have at least 1 ramp piece, it's not a bad hand because ramping is important to get to your bigs. And I thought the smoker was asleep, so you know I asked him, "Are you awake?" Because his name is Wakeful, but the motherfucker's taking 20 years to start playing. Luckily, I did find this in the Eb02 servers, but the rest of the games is gonna be in the OP11 servers because I couldn't find another match in Eb02. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So right here we don't have a play, so we're just gonna pass up and we're waiting on our opponent again. I'm gonna kind of scam through because he takes forever to make plays. He just swung 8 at us there, which was fine. You know, it is what it is. We're gonna swing 7. He takes, play out a Zorojoro. We drew into a Brulee, so you know it's time for our classic combo. If you don't know the combo, it's Zorojoro Brulee combo, man. The best combo for RP Luffy ever invented. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. Prove me wrong. But so really interesting play here. Since we did go second and we are on 6 Don, I'm sorry I'm pausing, but since we are on 6 Don, there's another play you can do. If you have a Thunder Bagua in hand and Brulee, you put 1 on Zorojoro, swing 5, which ramps you back up to 6. Swing 6 with your lead, play out Brulee, then you have Brulee and 2 open Don for Thunder Bagua. Man, crazy combos. I make these shits up on the fly, man. Don't play with me. Swing 5, he takes. Come on, man. Are you bricked up, really? Swing 6. Surely he doesn't take this. Like, if he takes this, I know he's cooked. But we do got a gear 5 in hand as well, so you know, If he takes this, turn 4, he's cooked. We're on turn 3. Keep that in mind. So he's taking 20 years. He takes the hit, bro. He takes the 6K swing. We play our Brule. He's gonna worry about our Zoro now, which, you know, in my opinion, you don't have to. He plays a Ben Beckman out. But look, we got the Thunder Boggle as well, so he doesn't know that. He plays a Ben Beckman out, trashes our Brule, so we don't get the effect. But it doesn't even matter because we did leave 2 down up for Thunder Boggle in case that happened. This is what playing chess versus playing checkers looks like right here. We're playing chess, our opponent's playing checkers. He swings 6 at us, or he's swinging 6 at Zoro. We're gonna let that go because we don't give a damn about that. But the first one, we really could have Thunder Boggled right there to make him swing into it again, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna Thunder Boggle with a smoker attack because we don't want to take no banish. We Thunder Boggle there, we get up to 10. So now I can do is swing 6 with his Sanji. He has no open Don now, and we got Gear 5, buddy, and we're on 10 Don. Turn 4, play out Gear 5. So even if he gets out of this first attack right here, he's gonna be at 6 cards. And there's a possibility he can get out of a 10K swing with 6 cards, but we're gonna play it safe either way. We swing 7 here, he gives us a 2K. He gives us a 2K and another 2K. That's letting me think he's really bricked up. So we're just gonna swing 9 here just in case, because you know we can leave one open down and we can do emergency gum if we got to. He takes that, then we just gonna swing 12, and our opponent is bricked all the way the fuck up, man. He had enough to get out of a 7K attack, and that's it. And the rest is events. He didn't leave no open down for events, so you know, hey, that's our opponent's fault. Misplay. Let's get on to the next game, crew. So we got a Katakuri here. Like I said, I had to play in the OP11 servers, so just know that you can beat OP11 decks with this Gear 5 spam. I mean, I don't know, I did it. So right here, he swung 6 at us. We're just gonna take. Didn't have to take that, which I don't recommend taking that. Unless we got Thunder Boggle in hand, you know, then we don't mind playing a 2 life leader. But since we don't, it was a little bit risky. He's swinging another 6 at us here. I say we just give him a 2K. Well, he's swinging 7 at us actually, so we gotta give him a 2K, which is cool. We're on 6 Don, so if we put 1 on Zoro, swing 5, that'll put us back up to 6. Swing 6 with our lead, play out our 6 cost Luffy, swing 7. So this is a play you can do on 6 Don right here. You know, invented by yours truly. Swing 7. Now he has to worry about this rush Luffy here, because it's a constant threat as long as it sits on the board. We'll be on 10 Don next turn. We have a rush Sanji and a rush Luffy, man. No Gear 5 needed. I mean, ain't it great when you don't need the Gear 5? He's gonna play out another blocker here, a little 2 cost Katakuri here. But I hate to break the news to him, that Katakuri is not gonna survive. We can 6 of their Zoro. We don't care about that, because he had the Charlotte Oven anyway, which could have KO'd it. So we're definitely not worried about that. So here we definitely should play the Sanji out. Rest down that 2 drop Katakuri, because we're not letting him get no free 8 drop Katakuri on us. I'll tell you that right now. Swing 6 into the Katakuri with our leader. It's probably going to give him the blocker here. He gives us the blocker. I don't know why, because he's going to lose it anyway. Swing 7 into it. Thinking about using the Luffy effect here, but there's no need. Swing 7, and then probably play out our Nico Robin blocker here. And man, we're cooking our opponent, man. Like, we got him down to 2 life. Well, my bad. He played out a Charlotte Lin, so he's gonna be back at 3 life. He stacked our Luffy on the bottom, but it doesn't even matter, because little does he know, we got a bigger Luffy about to hit the board. He swings 6 at us here, which he should have just went ahead and KO'd our Nico Robin, but I mean, I guess he KO'd her anyway. We're gonna search a little 2K here with our Nico Robin. Swinging 6 at us, we just KO out, counter out with Brule there. Now we're back on 10, and you know, hate to tell him, but 2 7s, 2 7s coming at you, and then it's gonna be a 10, and we'll have 1 open Don. Don minus, draw a card. We draw into another 2K, man. This shit's crazy. Swing 10. We got him to 1 life. So if he plays his 10 drop, if he plays his 10 drop Lin here, he's absolutely cooked. He's trying to take our Sanji out, but little does he know we're not gonna let that happen. We got 3 2Ks in the Gum Gum Giant. There's no way he's getting rid of anything on my board. Even with the 10 drop mom, I don't give a damn. See what he does here. Plays the 10 drop mom out. Swings 12 into 10. Bad mistake, and he quits there. He quits there. He's got, I don't know if that's a 2K or not. I think it is a 2K. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a 1K. But either way it goes, even if he had two 2Ks in hand, he's only got a 1K in life. And you know, we're just splitting Don next turn and swinging. If he would have played a blocker, Uso Hachi, rest down the blocker, and we're just swinging big. And this game, it's GG's no matter what. Let's get on to the next game, crew. All right, crew, we got us a Nami here. As I said before, couldn't get nothing in the Eb02 server, so hey, we're working with what we got. We play our searcher out, we find the gear 5, so we already cooking, man. We got a ramp in hand. We don't got double ramp, which is unfortunate, but we did get to go second. And we do got Zorojoro, so if she can't remove the Zorojoro, I got bad news for her. Let's see what we got. Put 1 on, swing 7 here, see if she wants to take the life. She takes the life, play our Zorojoro out. If she doesn't have a way to remove the Zorojoro, it's gonna get ugly for her. And if she does, it's still gonna get ugly for her. I mean, I don't care. Plays out a Hiyori, okay. Guess she's probably looking for the little 2 cost motherfucker. Cloud man, I can't remember his damn name. Oh, Thundercloud. What the fuck was his name, bro? Somebody drop in the comments down below. Let me know his name, man. When I try to think of shit off the top of my head, sometimes that shit just loses me. Plays a 2-drop Sanji out here. That's a 2K out of hand. I appreciate that. He's playing the Teach, which is kind of spicy, which is going to allow him to swing big every turn. And I get the tech because, you know, he's doing that for the purple blue Luffy. That way he can swing big at it every turn for 8. Makes sense. Not a bad tech at all. But you're not playing purple blue Luffy, buddy. Hate to break the news to you. He did have Zeus. It was Zeus, that's the name of it. He had Zeus in hand, but he used it for counter. It's unfortunate for him. We're still gonna swing big. Now it's time for the Zorojoro Brulee, man. It's the classic, you know. Look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. That's how the saying goes. He's strapping up Sanji here, trying to take out our Zorojoro, but unfortunately for him, we're just gonna Brulee block that and force him to do something else. Brulee block it. Now he's got a choice to make here. Do you want to use play something out so you can use your Teach effect, swing into my Zorojoro with that, or you want to put 1 on Teach and swing into it? What you gonna do here? Plays out another Hiyori. He's just spamming these 2Ks out of his hand. We see 3 2Ks on the board. He's got 1 in grave. He's probably playing a lot of 2Ks in this build, which, you know, understandable, but at the same time, you get your leader to 7K for free, so why not play more bricks? But it is what it is. He's swinging 7 into my Zorojoro. Thanks for the free hit. Gear 5 time. Let's get it. 7 in. See what he does here. You gotta give me 2 cards no matter what, even with your leader effect. He takes. Makes it where he uses the game beige effect on the turn before, which, you know, wasn't very bright, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess that's the only time you can use it, but I would have kept the 2K counter in hand. Yeah, this guy's playing a shit ton of 2K counters. We swung 8 there, so we wanted 2 more 2K counters from hand. They're playing it smart. We're leaving 2 up for Thunder Bagua, so now we can re-ramp while protecting ourselves. He's down to 0 life, so, you know, if he doesn't finish us here, he's cooked. And I'm not opposed to even using Gum Gum Giant if I got to, because he doesn't have anything really threatening on board. He red rocks my big Luffy. Unfortunate. But now he can't really swing into us. So at the same time, it doesn't really hurt me. And if he uses Marshall D Teach effect right here, he's only gonna have 4 cards in hand. So you know, there's that. 1K counter out. Did play a blocker though, so we do gotta get around that. But we do got Sanji's in hand, so as long as we don't use Gum Gum Giant, we're great. Swinging 8 here, easy Thunder Bagua, re-ramp us back up. Now we're back on 9 Don, and our opponent is cooked. Lay out Rush Sanji, rest down his blocker. Swing 7, swing 8. We know he's gonna play the shit ton of 2Ks out. Swing 7, swing 8, why not? Yep, swing 7. That's gonna require 2 cards from hand. Okay, he uses leader effect there. But now he's got to have another 2K, and what's the chances with all the fucking 2Ks he's played out? Yeah, slim to none. I get it. Hey man, let's get on to the last match, man. I'm excited for this last one. Alright crew, get ready for one of the most insane Gear 5 spam matches yet. This shit right here, our opponent just, we had our opponent looking dumbfounded, you know what I'm saying, when we got done with this match. He was just looking like, what the fuck is really going on? But look at our hand. This is a perfect hand right here. You see 2 pieces of ramp, Zoro Brule Classic, and also a Gear 5. And we got a 2K we drew into, which is, you know, great on top of that. And we got a Rush Sanji. Perfect for this matchup. So this matchup right here, usually we rely on Edward Newgate and Kid to play this matchup, which literally cooks this matchup, by the way. So if you're ever worried about Zoro taking off in your area or whatever, literally just run Kids and Newgates and they can't do shit with it. So we're just gonna focus on clearing his board every turn. We draw into a searcher here, so we're gonna search, probably grab a Gum Gum Giant, lay out Zoro, pass. So our opponent needs to be able to get rid of the Zoro. I know there is like a little light form of removal in red now, but I don't think Zoro plays it. Maybe he does. But he's not playing it. So he plays out another chopper and he's done filled up the board entirely. This is usually a death sentence for, you know, RP Luffy. We take the first life here because, you know, he's got max 6K, 7K swing, which we know we can counter out of. We give him the 2K there, which, you know, may be shocking to some, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna put 3 on Zoro here, swing 7 into his Tony chopper. So he couldn't protect it. Now we're gonna swing 6 into 4. 2 cards? 2 cards, my guy? You got the 1 cost event? What is he gonna do? 1 cost event. Plays out another blocker chopper. Hey, we're fine with that. Play out Brule and we pass. Now our opponent has a decision to make here. Are you gonna swing everything at me? Which more than likely they're going to. They're gonna swing the blocker, everything. And I'm fine with that. He swings 5 in here, which I didn't understand. Maybe he forgot my leader was 6K. Only thing I can think of. Then he swings 5 in the Zoro here. Just Brule block it. Why not? We'll be on 10 down next turn, which is perfect for us. Swing 6 in the lead here. Easy 1K out. Swings another 6 in the lead here. And he's saving 6 down up, but I give him a 2K anyway. I'm curious to what he's going to play. His board's already full, so I'm like, what are you really going to play for 6 down? And what are you gonna play over exactly? Then he puts 2 on his chopper here. Swinging 6 in the Zoro. That's fine. You can have that, buddy. Saving 4 Don, so I'm like, okay, he's gonna play out like a Zoro or something, or a Kid. Yep, plays out Kid and Killer. I'm like, all right, bet. We gotta take that. Unfortunate. But we're used to playing low life, man. You know, this is our leader right here. We play out our Gear 5 anyway because we don't give a damn. You ramp. Put one on. Swing 7 into the Tony chopper. Go back up. We gain 1 with the gear 5 effect. Swing 12 into the Kid and Killer. We gotta get that motherfucker off the board. I'm thinking about what I want to leave on the board, and I'm like, well, we play the Frankie out here, get the ramp 1 rested, just in case we gotta use our Gum Giant. Swing 6 into the other guy, leave his blockers on board, because he might want to keep them blockers on board. I doubt it. He's probably gonna swing them anyway. He plays out the rush Monkey D. Luffy. Puts 1 on lead, so now he's got, you know, some attacks coming in for sure. He splits his Don ahead of time, which is incorrect, but it's all good. Swing 6 at us here, we counter out. Swing 6 at us here, we counter out. What else you got for us, buddy? Swing 6 at us here, we counter out. I will go down to 0 cards, buddy, because this board's not gonna last this next turn. We Gum Giant here. Yes, we Gum Giant. We go back. Alright, so we're on 6 Don, but we use the gear 5 effect. We go back up to 7 Don. We have Frankie on board, which is another ramp piece. Put 2 on Frankie. Swing 6 into 4, gain another Don. Now we're on 8. Now we can use our leader effect. Use our leader effect. Now we're back on 9 Don. I want to leave at least 2 to 3 open Don. Probably 3 for sure. Just swing 8 into this Luffy here. Or yeah, swing 8 into the 4 because I forgot about gear 5 attack. Then swing 12 into 6. Our opponent's still on 5 life. I want y'all to keep this in mind. I got 3 cards in hand. He plays out 2 Rush Zoros, bro. 2 Rush Zoros. It looks like we're gonna have to gear 5 again this turn. We don't want to go down to 0 life, especially not yet, because we do know for a fact that they play the no blocker, the unblockable shit. And then we draw into a Thunder Bagua. We left 3 Don open, so it worked out perfect. Draw into another Thunder Bagua here, so now we're feeling even more safe. Put 2 on the Frankie, or 1 on the Frankie. Swing 5 into 5, see if we can get another card out of hand. He gives us a card out of hand, which is perfect. Lay out our Zoro here just to have another attacking body on the next turn. We swing 7 in. Swing 12 in, we leave 5 open Don. So if he has another rusher here, it would be ugly. But you know, he's been through a lot of rushers already. So I mean, there's a chance he does have a rusher, there's a chance he don't. We'll see here. He played out the Hiking Bear to establish another body on board. He's leaving 1 open Don. He swung 11 into us, so we had to you know, take that life. So here I'm thinking, I'm calculating, we drew into an Onami. So that's perfect. So I'm just trying to think about my attacks here. See what we're gonna do. I'm thinking 5, 5, 6, 12. Play out Onami and leave the rest of the Don up to bluff. He had an event which played out another chopper here. We swing 5 into life. He actually uses his blocker there, which was incorrect. He should have kept his blocker up. But he might have got something good out of that first life, which I'm assuming is a rusher. So we play out our Onami here, and we're probably gonna leave 4 open Don, and we pass. Still at no life. Well, we're at no life now. Got 1 Onami, so if he has an unblockable, there's a chance we can get out of it, but he plays 2 more Zoros out, bro. Swing 6. Swing 6. Counter out. I want to make him invest all his Don here so he doesn't have anything open. We swing 6 here. I'm gonna block out of this because I know I can Thunder Bagua out of the hiking bear attack. And we Thunder Bagua out, and our opponent is going, what the fuck, in his head. And then he actually types, what the fuck. And I understand. But that's gonna be the game. He is now officially cooked, no matter what, because we're gonna swing 9 here. And then we're going to swing 16 for the fucking game. Yes, sir, we pulled that off. Crazy match. We actually tried to rematch this guy, but you know, he didn't want the smoke, man. And you know, this is just proof that our builds are fucking different. Maybe some may call it luck. I call it skill. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. We drew into what we needed, but we built our deck to do that. We're playing 4 Thunder Baguas. We're playing 4 Gun Giants. We're playing the Onamis. We have that ability. We got the card draw. So you know, all we got to do is draw them cards, and we're more than likely gonna see what we need. We're playing a limited amount of bricks, so you know it is what it is. We're gonna see counter. We're gonna see that. Hey man, this has been a fun video. I hope y'all enjoy, man. Like I said at the beginning, make sure y'all hit that like and that subscribe button if you're new, man. We got over 5,000 returning viewers. Just imagine if all 5,000 of them hit that subscribe button, man. We'll be lit, man. We'll be in the game. We'll be taking over. We'll be one step closer to, you know, the future king of pirates, because that's what we gonna be. But hey, man, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.